Hello, everybody. Everybody. Hello. A sprinkles and a sparkles, and I forgot actually because I haven't done this in so long. You see how it's all like fuzzy, blurry type thing? It's because I'm using my Apple Gen 9 iPad. I guess that's what you call it. And I use it for lecture notes and all that. So I have a writing thing on it, that's like, it's like, I don't know if you could hear that. So it helps with writing some way, somehow, because it doesn't scratch the actual screen. So that's why. And I would use my phone, but the phone battery is super low. And I have to still go to office hours because I'm here at school and it's raining. And I haven't done this in so long. So, yeah, I'm like out of practice, if you want to say. But it's beautiful. It is really beautiful out. I love the tree colors right now. The colors of fall. I just love it. Coming from Southern California doesn't have this season of fall. So we just kind of go winter, which gets to what, 80 degrees cold? I don't know. It doesn't really get cold down there. I think last winter they got pretty cold, and I believe it was really rainy. So I think I haven't gone down there to visit in quite some time. So I'm here to talk about how this time of year as a student, and possibly just in whatever's going on with you in your personal life, doesn't even matter. Maybe at this time you're going through higher stress levels. And right now, for me as a student, as a mother, I am experiencing both personally and with school extra stress. With my kids, it doesn't matter what I do or what I don't do, I'm just not doing enough. Then with school, I'm feeling that way too. I feel very limited on I don't know how to say it. On time, I can't study as much, and also I get very distracted very easily. It's really hard for me to focus, especially when I'm at home. There's just things going on. So it's been I wouldn't say it's been a great semester. I've been feeling really blessed with my schedule, and things have just been really great in that way. However, there's still stress, and I'm having a feeling for my spring semester is going to feel even worse because I'm taking some really hard classes. And yes, I have control over my classes and what I get and what I schedule. But I also want to graduate within a reasonable time. I mean, I am 48. Know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Do you hear the rain? You may not feel a sense of peace just stopping to listen to the rain because you don't have the view I have. But if you happen to just get in your vehicle to stop and listen, maybe you have like one tree in front of you. I have several trees in front of me, so it's really nice. And then occasionally I get to see squirrels. I got to see one squirrel because I think they don't want to be in the rain, which is understandable, right? I guess it's kind of like humans. Some love the rain, some don't. I happen to really love the rain, and I would really love to be at home in the rain. Although I do love going for walks in the rain. I just need to have the right clothing, right shoes, because who likes to walk around with soggy, wet feet? I've had to do that here at school. Like, I was here from the morning all the way to the evening because at that time I had an evening class, and it sucked. There is no other word for it. Having wet, soggy, cold feet. That's what it feels like. It feels like your feet are soggy, but literally they can't. It's just that you have a wet sock. And so it feels awful when your shoes wet and they're cold. It's like, ah! But you endure. You endure. You endure. I now have, even back, no, my shoes, my rain boots were like, had a hole in it. So they weren't working. But I do now have waterproof shoes. And so it's really nice. And I'm wearing them. They're not really the prettiest or cutest, but they're practical. And that's what I need. That's what I need. Yes, I do like to look stylish as well. I would not call these stylish. I did get them for work purposes as well. So, and right now I'm just talking about blah blahs. You guys don't want to listen to me talk about blah blahs. I haven't done this in a while, and I'm sure you want to hear that everything's going great. The home life's going great. Well, it's not. I mean, it's going okay. It's going okay. I'm blessed. Oh, I don't even think you guys know. Well, you wouldn't. How would you know? I have moved. It's in an apartment. It's really nice. I really love it. I would say it's bigger than the house that I moved from, which if you guys have been viewers of this earlier, then you know I was in a house. It was a really nice house. It had an acre of land and everything, but that was because of my mom. I would pay her rent. But that was all because of my mom allowing us to live there for that duration of time. She wanted us out. I mean, I felt pressure from her. Get out, get out, get out. She wasn't like that in my ear all the time, but that's what I felt like. I felt like that was what she was saying. So we finally moved out, and that's only by the grace of God, by His love, everything, His mercy, because I had my mom in the back of my head and back in my ears. You know, the pressure was on from her, like, I expect you guys to be out of here by next year, blah 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 blah. So I didn't have the time because I was still going to school, but the Lord, I had put my name on a list like in 2019, or no, I think it was 2018. I put my name on this list to, yeah, I had it. It was maybe it was 2017 going into 2018. I put my name on this list for a really nice area, low income area. And I had put my name on a list of other low income areas as well. But this nice one, I got the call saying, you know, you're next on the list if you still want it, you know, come in. And it was a long process because the lady that had been doing that job for so many years, she ended up leaving, I guess like right after she got me in, or she was trying to get me in. Then another lady took over trying to get me in as well. She ended up quitting. I guess this job was high stress, I guess, because there's been, since I've been there, there's been 1, 2, and we're on our 3rd manager there as of right now as I'm speaking. He has not even been there a year. And quite honestly, I don't think he's the nicest. We've had some interactions together, and one time, this most recent incident, our sink started backing up, and by the time I walked, first thing on a Saturday of all days, a Saturday, I walk out to the kitchen area, and the living room is starting to flood. Okay, so the sink has, thank God we have hard floors, like aluminum. Am I saying that right? It's aluminum floors, like they're not aluminum, but linoleum. Thank you. So that's the kind of floors we have. So that's a nice thing, because most of the apartments have carpet, right? Our bedrooms have carpet, but the whole, it's only our rooms that have carpet, which is so nice. So, but just imagine if there was carpet, then there would be like already mold, and then like, and it was so frustrating. So, we had to continue like dumping. First, I wasn't thinking, so we were just going outside dumping the water. But if you go to the toilet, you could do that as well. But it was so awful, and it was stinking because it was like sewer water, and so we were taking care of ourselves. I was like, okay. And in the upstairs apartment, because we live downstairs, the upstairs apartment, whenever she would cook, and she would run her garbage disposal and all that stuff, it would affect us. So then we would start, as soon as she would run her garbage disposal, then our water would go up in the sink, and we had to be like on top of it. Okay, let's go. And she's a cook, so finally, I think it was Sunday, and I went upstairs because by this time I'm just like getting bold, just asking everybody. So I went up there and said, could you please not run your water? I'm sorry, but right now we're having sink issues and the plumber hasn't come, blah, 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 blah. And she's a Salvadorian, and I've already bought some pupusas from her. Oh my goodness. Really good. Anyway, back to the story. So on Saturday, supposedly the plumber is supposed to come. No. Then by Sunday, it's supposed to come. No. And then Monday, because I'm like, every day I was there at the manager's door. You don't want to bother the manager, but I was there bothering. Dun, 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 dun. And he's like, well, just because you got your emergency, blah, 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 that doesn't blah, 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 me, and blah, 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 blah. It's like, what the heck are you speaking about? You better take care of this. I was just so frustrated. I actually went to another neighbor, really nice guy, and he actually came over to try to help. And he actually knew what he was doing, so it was really nice. But he was saying that I needed most likely a main line to go outside. I forget what it's called, the main thing. Anyways, it needed to be done outside. So he did what he could, and it was just a mess. Just a mess. Anyway, finally got taken care of on Monday. We had to go the whole weekend. Oh my gosh, that was a nightmare. And thank God it got taken care of. I was like feeling so frustrated. Did you know what happened in the beginning of the semester? I don't even think I can say, but something really awful happened in the beginning of the semester with one of my children. She just mentally couldn't handle things, and she basically had a mental breakdown, and I had to she got admitted to a psychiatric help place, and it was the beginning of my semester. And then thank God the place that she got admitted to was here close to Sac State, so it was really nice. After class, when she was let go pretty quick, because we were like calling her every day. It was such a hassle calling her. Me calling her, her sisters calling her, everyone was calling her. At that time she had this boyfriend, he was calling her too. She doesn't have that boyfriend anymore. That's another story. But she's doing okay now, so that's a good news. And but it was tough, and I was like telling her, I'm pretty sure they probably got tired of us calling you. She says, oh yeah, for sure they did. I really love it how we do that. I just feel like we as a family unit, we just kind of pull things together, and we just, in my opinion, looking at it from the outside, I feel like I see it like more of a collectivistic attitude instead of an individualistic, which America, United States, is very individualistic. Our culture, that's just the way we are. It's like, me, gotta do it my way, and if it doesn't make me happy, then screw you. And I don't like that. I really love the collectivistic, how it's about group and making sure the group is happy as much as possible. And I'm trying to like get that into my kids' head, but they have a lot of the individualistic, and of course they've been raised that way. That's what they see with their friends. They see it everywhere. So it's not an easy thing for them to break out of, and to see that, okay, I need to think about others as well. I need to make sure everyone else is okay. It's just healthier. I don't know. There is some things that's not so healthy about collectivistic, I will say. For the most part, I feel like we should combine both. I don't know if that makes sense. But, oh, there's a squirrel. So cute. Must be the same one. I don't know. Can't tell. Okay, guys. I've said a lot. And oh yes, the reason why I have this time is because I don't have a afternoon class, I typically do Monday, Wednesday. I have a 1 o'clock class, so I wouldn't be able to do this. But on Fridays, she doesn't have it. She has an online assignment. And then the reason why I'm still here, I think I mentioned in the beginning, is because I need to go to office hours for my statistic class. I'm struggling in my statistic class right now. We're having to do it all by hand right now, and the formulas, and if you just miss a certain step, or you don't round, or you get it wrong. It's like, what am I doing wrong? So that's why I'm staying, because I need to go get help. And my professor that I have, she's fantastic. And sad news, I wanted to take her for my next statistic class, which is Statistics 121. She's not going to be here, and my heart is broken. She's a fantastic professor. Professor Clifford, Dr. Clifford. So by her recommendation, I'm taking somebody, and I just pray that he's the best for me, and the way I learn, the way I'm able to comprehend. We'll see. But you know, the crazy thing is with me, though this is really hard, this is what I want to do. I want to be a professor, and I want to do my own research. I love that. I love the information that you find out, you do this, and you do surveys, you do that. I really love it. I really do. And so the learning the process of it is really hard, and it's very complicated, but I love it. So anyway, let's not tell everybody what I just said. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go tell everybody. Yay! That's what I want to do. So I want to mix both the psychology with ethnic studies, and of course, I am praying that God will use me, to help the world I live in. I don't know how. I don't know which way, but that's what I'm praying for. Okay, so I'm gonna go, and it's been nice talking. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, I have glasses, right? Because you guys have seen me with glasses, those of you that have been watching before. But because it's raining, I haven't had them on. I'm going to have to leave to go to the office hours soon. So that's why you don't see me with glasses on. But I can tell you for right now that Sac State, they only know me as the woman with glasses, because I'd come in every day with glasses, versus Sierra College, they mostly knew me without glasses. So now I feel like it's a part of my identity that I have to have glasses on, and I don't know, I feel like it makes me look so different. Okay, goodbye. Love y'all. Bye. 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 Okay.